I am currently in Los Angeles. I'm here on a very interesting project with Epidemic Sound, and some of you might know what it is. It's called VidCon. Had a great time, and I got to reconnect with one of my favorite people who happens to be living in Los Angeles currently because he's always jumping around. His name is Morgan, Oliver, Taylor, Allen. How many more? Where is that guy?
How you doing, baby?
I'm doing good.
You ready for today?
I'm super ready, man.
Heck yeah.
Are you excited?
Yeah, we're gonna jump out of some airplanes or helicopters at sunset.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then we're gonna go fly around downtown and snap some insane photos.
But if you guys don't know who Morgan is, this guy's absolutely incredible. Daredevil, just doing the craziest stunts here, taking the extreme sport of creating content to a whole nother level. And I'm super stoked that me and him connected in Sweden because of Epidemic Sound. And today's video is dedicated to showing you guys how he creates his content and how music plays such an effective role in creating the best content possible. So without further ado, let's get rolling.
Dude, signing my life away here. We are at Camarillo Airport.
Helicopter's actually right there. Doors are off. Actually, I might join Morgan this year at Burning Man. He jumped off into Burning Man completely naked from a helicopter. Interesting way.
What gear are you guys gonna use for this?
So Nick is shooting on the GH5.
GH5?
With the 12-35. I have the Olympus 7-14-2.8 on this baby, and we're gonna put this on.
Game time, ready?
Do it!
Let's get it.
I'm gonna take full control of this helicopter. I'm gonna take you to Pleasure Town. What's happening, everyone?
How y'all doing?
How y'all doing? Y'all doing well? I'm sure you're probably wondering what happened.
We're about to make a hit in this car right now. You don't need Ableton. You don't need Pro Tools. You don't need school. You don't need money.
Morgan,
You doing me well.
I'm seeing a lot of clouds, man.
Yeah, it's a little overcast, but the skydive is 60-40 right now.
Well, a lot of it has to do with weather, which is something that neither Morgan or I can control.
We tried though.
We called the Sixth God, and he didn't even help us out.
I mean, we got in the helicopter, we tried to take a look, we tried to see if we could see through the fog so we could see the landing, but it's better to play it safe, let it jump another day. That being said, it turned into a pretty epic afternoon.
Go up there, you do your calculation.
How you doing, buddy?
I mean, we had zero
We
limits.
took a helicopter for a joyride.
Yeah, we literally, and his boy Albie, which was our pilot, just was up for anything. He's just like, where do you guys want to go? What do you guys want to
And he
see?
let you fly for a little bit.
And I got the chance to fly a helicopter for the first time.
Oh, not to mention when he shut the engine off while we were in the air and showed that.
What is it called?
An auto rotation.
Auto rotation. So this is a process when a pilot of a helicopter is about to land. They basically shut down.
No,
and
it's like an emergency.
Oh,
He just does it for practice.
It was super fun. I had an incredible time. Shout out to everyone that helped make this happen, especially our boy Nick, this guy right here, Morgan, and Albie, the pilot. We are currently in the Epidemic office. It's crazy that they trust Morgan and I to be here alone. We've moved around all the furniture, so when they come back here tomorrow morning, they're gonna be
did
like,
some rearranging.
yeah.
It looks much better now.
Yeah, it does look much better. This office space is really nice. But what ended up happening is I still want to do this incredible video so I can talk about Morgan and what he does for a living and what he's been crushing for such a long time now and how he utilizes music in his content. And I think that was a major focus for us because I was here with Epidemic Sound. It's all about music. And he and I actually met through Epidemic Sound in Stockholm, Sweden. Ultimately now we're kind of thinking about the process that you take to create a video clip of me kind of in LA. We're shooting, we're in a helicopter, we're doing all these incredible things. I was thinking to myself, okay, Morgan, what's the step-by-step process you take to create the visuals and in order to choose the right music for them? Because he is a music producer. I don't know if you guys know who he is, but this guy is so multifaceted. He's a musician, he's a freaking daredevil, he's gonna soon be in the pilot because that's the next thing he's gonna
I'm
go.
a professional fun haver.
He's a professional fun haver / kid for life.
Nice.
That wasn't a compliment.
See, Mom, I made it.
But no, for real, I think he does an excellent job in choosing the right music for his videos, and he utilizes Epidemic's extensive library of content, which is why I wanted him to go through the step-by-step process of sitting down and putting together the visuals and choosing the right music. He's on iTunes. You can find his music on there as well.
Spotify too, baby.
On Spotify as well. So one thing I wanted to show you guys is obviously the most important part of this video is his skydive video. And he went out yesterday. I wasn't able to join him because I had a meeting, but he managed to get out and jump off the helicopter and he got some really awesome footage. Here it is, guys.
And what was really cool about this one is I wanted to take more of an artistic approach with this. Skydiving is, everyone sees it on Instagram as, oh, everything looks really fun, mellow, and I don't know, it just looks like fun for everyone when it's in slow motion to tropical house music, right? But I wanted to kind of take people on more of a more intimate experience, talking about, not talking, if you will, but showing the kind of visuals of what it's like packing your parachute, the kind of the focus it takes in terms of the preparation, and also using that kind of visuals, pairing it with the anticipation and buildup of the jump. So if you watched in this video, I kind of cross-cut back and forth between this kind of, for most people, is this very intense and stressful process of packing the parachute, and you can't be distracted doing that, because that's literally your lifesaver.
That's your bread and butter right there.
That's your lifesaver, and I kind of cut it into this element of anticipation, the buildup with about to jump, the intensity of that as it builds. And so, when looking for a song for that, you kind of wanted to find a song that kind of touched on the more emotional side of it, while still bringing the energy when the drop comes. Because skydiving, the buildup is it all comes to just the drop, right?
Yeah.
Letting go, the free fall. And so when I was looking for a song, I wanted a song that would really showcase more of the artistic side of it, while still kind of giving that energy and buildup. And that was kind of what I was looking for in the music. And when I was scrolling through Epidemic Sound, I wanted something electronic, but not overly electronic. Something that kind of had a cinematic tone to it. And then ultimately, like I said, something that really gave you the payout with the drop, right? And that's kind of the big thing is this, is you need the payout. You're having all this buildup, all this tension, in the shots, everything, from folding your parachute to getting on the helicopter to climbing out. When you're climbing out, you're hanging from the helicopter, and you need that buildup, right? You need the music to really, really pair with the visuals of that. And like I said, that's what I was hunting for through the Epidemic Sound library.
So were you mixing and matching a lot? I guess I can't remember if you chose various different songs or was just one song.
No, so what's pretty cool about Epidemic is they can actually provide you with the stems. So originally what I was doing is I was taking an electronic song that had like maybe more of an intense beginning, and I was actually taking the stems and finding, certain parts of the stems I liked and then bringing in other layers into it. And then I ended up just stumbling upon this track that, for me, paired so well because it just had such a cinematic vibe to it. It had such an intimate experience. And then the drop, it really gave you the payout.
Oh yeah, that drop, it's just like...
Right? My stomach drops, even when I climb out, dude.
I'm really curious to know, how does it feel actually to do it? I've never, just for the record, I've never jumped off an airplane, I've never jumped off a helicopter. I've jumped off of boats, and that to me feels like a crazy adrenaline rush. So I'm curious to know, like, what do you feel? Like, what goes through your mind when you're just about to like let go? You know?
I mean, what's with the hard part is like anything with practice, right? You know, when you get on stage for a speech or anything you go in unprepared for, you're always incredibly nervous for.
But
there's
as you're
also-
falling, are you also feeling that? Or
Yeah,
you-
I mean, when you're falling, you're just you're making sure your body's in the right position. Your camera guy, for example, I was jumping with Griffin, who is one of the best camera flyers in the world. And Griffin and I have done so many jumps together, so we have a sync. We're trying to get synced up on this, and then for this jump, what we've been trying to do for so long is we wanted to sync our drops up. So right when we drop, we kind of rotate together, which is this cool effect you're going to see in the video. But yeah, your stomach drops every time. Your reaction to that changes though. When you first happen, you kind of like the first time you started skydiving, when you jump out, you kind of like, you roll the windows down like you're jumping off. And then as time goes by, it becomes a lot more controlled, and so you still feel that, but your reaction to it is different.
Absolutely. So the next time I'm in LA, I think
We're gonna have to take you skydiving.
I'm gonna probably have to
There's
go
gonna be a
skydiving.
part 2 to this.
yes, there's definitely a part 3 probably.
Probably
part
part
2.
4.
Yeah, we're
Should
gonna
we
have
just do a whole
lot.
series?
We have a lot of things in the works that we want to share with you guys. I think that
Morgan Oliver Allen Palander.
yeah, he already has my name as his last name, so this fits very well. But yeah, definitely next time when I'm back in LA, I'm gonna message this guy and we're gonna go out, probably crush some bikes as well.
Rip the motocross.
Yeah,
tires
I want to go
around town.
surfing. I want to take motorcycles out. I want to go on plane, helicopter, you name it. I'm down to do all of that. And this guy's probably the best person to do it with because he's
Dude, we have a lot of fun.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
it's awesome.
And we're gonna throw him out of a perfectly good airplane.
Hell yeah,
And
I'm so
we're
down.
Definitely gonna have him in the helicopter when we jump out next time.
I'm
That's
so
for
ready.
sure.
I'm ready, 100%. As always, guys, I want you guys to check out Morgan's social channels. I'm leaving them all in the description below. He's the man. Go hit him up with that follow, that subscribe. He just literally started his YouTube channel again with awesome content. And if you're into extreme sports, if you're into really creative content, beautiful storytelling, he's the man to go and look for in terms of getting that inspiration. And also be sure to check out Epidemic Sound. I have all their description information in the bio as well. Epidemic Sound is going to hook you up with the best music possible. And remember to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you all next week. Peace!